Hey guys, the Gemmy fan here on Gemmy Master Animatronics, and what we have here today to show you is the Gemmy animated life-size original Freddy Krueger. Yes, this is the original one, not the 2011 version, the one that's not really realistic, I guess you could say, but the pro on that one is that it does have more movements. But this is one of the first classic horror movie props ever made by Gemmy Industries in 2005. I got this from Donovan, or DD_Richard1. He came over yesterday and visited for a little bit. And we also made a couple more reviews on some things that he brought as well. But this needed a lot of repair work. The arm without the knives in it actually had snapped off. The soldering joints in the metal piece in it, where it connects to the actual plastic itself, had been bent too much. So when metal bends and stuff like that, it heats up and then it breaks. So that's what happened to that. I don't know why. So I had to make a new joint and put a new bracket piece in there to where it works, to where it holds up great. As you can see, it holds up great perfectly. And not only that, it has, of course, had some mechanical problems for as how old as it is. It's 2005, so I mean, it's 11 years old at this point. So it's getting on up there in age. But I think the repair work that was done to it will definitely make it last a lot longer. I had to actually go inside the head. I did not peel the skin off of this. It actually had enough space in there to where I could fit a tiny screwdriver, because I had a split gear in the mouth, and the eye wires for the eyes connected to the motor was actually ripped off, so I had to go in there and reattach those wires perfectly to where they won't come off again, and replace the 10-tooth gear in the mouth mechanism. So that was kind of difficult, but I managed to. It took me about an hour to do that, but it was completely worth it, because he's fully working now. And the head mechanism was very slow, and it's still kind of slow, but then again, Freddy Kruegers aren't really very fast at all in general, so it doesn't really bother me that much. It's a very cool classic prop, and maybe one day I'll have this guy. I don't know, because Donovan is looking to sell it to pay back his dad for something like that, because he bought a bunch of props one time, and he's looking for the money to sell it. Maybe I'll end up buying it off of him if he doesn't sell any in the near future, because I really like this prop. I love the phrases, and I love the classic look. But he's in great cosmetic and internal condition now, which is a rare thing to see for how old this prop is, because it's definitely going down there in the life sizes of how old they are. It's one of the oldest ones. But first, I guess for the heck of it, we will review the box. And that's an even better bonus that this came with the box. I mean, you just do not see that very often at all. And these things are very pricey and expensive these days, so that just makes it twice as cool, I guess. Not for the buyers, of course, but for the sellers. But yeah, before we get on to the phrases itself, I guess we'll look at the box. And it says, "A Nightmare on Elm Street, 1, 2, Freddy's Coming for You," which that song is actually played in the 2011 version, sold exclusively at Spirits. It says, "My eyes, mouth, and head move with lifelike animation." There's Freddy with the little girl, apparently. I guess you could say, oops, sorry. It says, "Motion activated Freddy Krueger, 6 feet tall." And it says basically the exact same thing on all sides of the box, basically. And it says, "New Line Cinemas, House of Horrors." So that's really cool. But that's pretty much the box. He takes a 9-volt adapter. And appearance-wise, he looks great. There's his head, his eyes, and his hat. That looks to be his original hat, but Donovan said he didn't think it was. I don't know. The lady said it was. I don't know, something like that. There's his hand right there. There's the hand that was broken, so you can see now it's reattached and now posable again. So I don't have to worry about that breaking anytime soon. And this is also before they had the purple try me button. So all I had was an on and off switch and motion and sound activation. So that pretty much concludes me talking. So I guess we'll get a good look at Freddy himself. And I'm zooming in here because the mouth movement is very hard to see unless you're up close. And good thing this camera's HD too, so it'll catch all of that. And the eyes and head move opposite directions, and I've known the Freddys are known to do that on some of them. Some move the same, some move the opposite. Depends on if the polarity is reversed or not in the motors themselves. But it really doesn't matter regardless, as long as it works fine. I'm perfectly fine with that. So now he says many phrases, which I also like that about him. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about him. So, without further ado, let me zoom out just a little bit. Okay, so without further ado, we will demonstrate him for you. Hope you guys enjoy. Watch that's pretty much all of his phrases, so I guess now we'll get a close-up of him for other details. Sorry about that. Now the camera's blurry. There you go. He'll probably sound off again, but it doesn't matter. But yeah, here he is. He's in great cosmetic condition. See the arms nice and posable again. The base is also in pretty decent shape. There's the collapsible button. The box has some wear on the top of it, but honestly, what do you expect from an old item? But overall, the pictures and the graphics on the box are in excellent condition. And here's Freddy himself.
I'm gonna split you in two! Ever played Skin the Cat? Come to Freddy.
And his mouth is not supposed to move very much at all. It's just because the latex is very, very tight, so you don't see all that much of a mouth movement, even with the brand new gear. I made sure that it would work fine as it is, so that's completely normal. So.
Welcome to my nightmare. Tell him Freddy sent you. Oh, what's wrong? Did someone have a nightmare? You're mine now, piggy! Trick or treat! Come here, little piggy. Freddy's got a treat for you. This Halloween will be the stuff that nightmares are made of. Come trick or treat at my house. It's over on Elm Street. I'll leave the light on for you.
So that pretty much concludes this awesome review over the Gemmy animated life-size A Nightmare on Elm Street motion-activated Freddy Krueger, the original 2005 variant. Hope you guys enjoyed, and thanks for watching.